Hi there. I decided to learn how to use a tool that's been right here on Canvas for years, but I really never thought about it until now. I realized that it would be the perfect thing for my COM 215. That's my Introduction to Group Communication class. The tool that I'm going to incorporate into this class for spring semester is Collaborations. Now, my students have several group projects and presentations throughout the semester, and during their presentations they use PowerPoints or Google Slideshows as their visual aid. The problem is that I can't see what they're doing until they actually present. And a lot of times I wished I could have looked over their work beforehand and made some recommendations about ways to create better looking and more effective slides to get those ideas across. Plus, it often takes them a while to log into their Google accounts, find their slideshows on the school computers, and we all have to sit around and wait for them to work through those computer issues. But with Collaborations, these problems disappear. So here's how it would work with my class. Let's take the first assignment that they do once they're in their permanent groups, and that is the Group Identity Project. So this project is how they introduce their group to the rest of the class. They create a unique group identity and they come up with a name, a motto, a logo, and some group rules. What I'm going to do is create a collaboration for each group for this assignment. So I'll go to the collaborations and create one. Now I can use either Google or Office, but for this demonstration I'm going to use Google Apps. So then I designate that it's going to be a presentation and I name it, and then in this box down here I put any description of the project that I want to. I'm not going to do that right now. Now I need to designate who's going to be working on this particular collaboration. And as you can see right now, there's only 2 people registered for the class, but by the time we get to this project in the spring, I'll have a full class and it'll already be divided into groups. So I would probably click that button and just add them. But since I only have these 2 people, I'm just going to put them in because you have to have somebody in there. And now I'm going to click Submit. And here's the presentation. Now, the people in that group will all have access to this slideshow, and they can do whatever they're going to do with it. And it's automatically saved to my OneDrive, so I can access it, and I can see how they're progressing. I can make comments or do whatever I want to do with it. Okay, let me get out of that. And there it is right there, so anybody in this group can access it. Now, is this tool perfect? No, the most annoying thing about it is that it apparently isn't accessible from the Canvas mobile apps, at least not at this time. And that could be an issue for my students depending on their situation. However, it does allow for all students to work on their projects and for me to be able to keep tabs on that work, and any one of them can easily pull it up within Canvas and then present it to the class. So there you have it. I kind of wish I'd learned this earlier and used it before now. I think it would have made my life and certainly my students' lives a lot easier.